Hello, hello. Sorry I'm a few minutes late, but welcome to Crafty Hour. My name is 𝗧𝗢𝗣𝗘 and I am ButterDish Designs. And I'm going to fix the little echo I got going here, hopefully. All right, I think we're good now. So, good evening. And for those of you who don't know, I missed last week because, and sorry for the lack of notice, but I had a very sick cat who I had to take to the ER last week, and it was a lot. So, but she's doing better, and that's Sugar. And yeah, so she's on the mend, and our lives are a little bit less chaotic this week. So, anyways, I'm excited to share with you a really fun technique tonight. I've had several people ask how to do it. It looks complicated. It really isn't. And we are going to be doing a fractured card. So, and just give this a second here. But yeah, so how was everybody's day? I'm just going to talk a little bit while I get some stuff done out in the dining room still, as you can tell. But I'm just going to kind of sort some stuff out here. And I've got almost everything prepped and ready for some fun. So, got some envelopes. And we'll go over everything here. Just making sure I don't lose any of the pieces that we need to do this. I am going to be using the Joy of Noel bundle for this project. And that is on page... Well, hello, Samoa. You want to say hi to everybody? This is the Joy of Christmas suite. And so it has a lot to it. It's a double stamp, double die, embellishment, ribbon, specialty paper, and designer series paper. So it's a lot. And basically we're going to be doing this here, these little gems, and the regular DSP, not the designer, not the specialty. So yeah. But that's what we're going to be doing. And the sample I made, we're going to fancy it up just a little bit, but I wanted to show you that as well. This is the gorgeous paper here. And put this back in here just so it doesn't get dented or bent. There we go. So yes, the paper is the Joy of Christmas paper. It's got beautiful, some watercolor looking almost solids, some poinsettias. It's got some wood and some music on the back. Leaves, plaid, lots of fun stuff in there. So, all right. So I am going to switch to the overhead here. Oh, let me show you the sample here before I do this. So this is the fractured technique that we're going to do this evening. And yeah, so it turns out really neat, and I'll show you some additional samples at the end with some other stuff. And I think it's a lot of fun, and I think you guys will like it too once you get the hang of it here. So let's get to work, and let me put there we go. Okay, so hello. All right. So this is our sample. For this one here, you can see that I took this paper, this DSP, Hey, Veronica. I use this as a full cover to a basic white card front. So there's that. We're going to do a little bit differently this evening. And again, I have a basic white card base. I have my piece of designer series paper, which this measures, it is 3 7/8 by, I know you can't see the 5 1/8. Okay, so I'm gonna lay this like so. You need a square, whether you die cut that or you start with a square of your choosing. So that's that. All right. And this one, we're going to go a little bit fancier. I actually stamped and die cut out the Noel. There we go. I also did a little bit of greenery there. And I took a piece of the DSP and did the berries. It is the berry side of the paper, but I think it looks pretty cool. I'm feeling much better. Thank you. Finally, last Friday got released from vertigo physical therapy. It took that long to recover from that. So never had it before in my life. And yeah, so very thankful to be over that hill. So thank you for asking. I appreciate it. So, okay, so we're doing this. And let's go ahead and put a little bit. Thank you. If you can hear that, the cats are racing. At least I should say Samoa is. So, anyways, okay, so let's get busy with this here. You'll need some glue. You'll need 4 strips of, in this case, it's basic white cardstock. And these are 1/4 of an inch. And I do like to have them on the longer side. You could make them shorter if you want, but these just happen to be off of scrap and they're 1/4 inch by 7 inches. Okay. So for this one here, we are going to move the card base so that I don't get glue on it. We're not stamping on this because I did the pop-ups, or I'm going to do, I should say. Okay. So you want to set this on the diagonal a little bit more to the top and as centered as you can. All right. If you were going to stamp this like I did on this, of course you'd want to do that first. Now you have your 1/4 inch strips. So I like to lay one here like so. I am not going to be gluing that one first. I am going to be gluing this one first. So some people like to glue the back of the strip. I don't, because I always glue too far. So I'm just going with the glue like that. And then I am going to use this to butt this piece up like so. Give that a push. And I'm going to remove this. So there is piece number 1. Okay. The next one over here, I don't need that extra piece over here to start. I've got this one. So again, I'm going fairly close to my square. And you can do this technique with anything that has a straight angle edge. So, okay. And there is the next one. Okay. Now this piece, because it is the longest piece on the card, I do like to put a piece like this just to kind of guide myself where the glue is. And you just need one strip, one line. That's it. Go ahead and put that in there. Okay. Make sure I've got that butted up against up of the top one. Okay, so you can see where we're going with this. I'm kind of looking kind of wonky right now, but that's how you're supposed to. And the last piece. Okay. There we go. All right. Got that there. Give that a dry there for a second. And now we're going to turn this over here and we are going to cut these pieces off. Can you hear me okay, Veronica? Just making sure. Okay. There we go. And voila. So we have this. As you can see, it looks a little different because of this one I did with the colored with the white center. This is going to be white on white. Now, I'm going to go ahead and adhere these onto here. And in order to not have to fight with this, to put it back on, I brought the die cut piece here. So I am going to remove the die, set that off to the side there, and we are going to use this space to go ahead and get those letters where I want them. All right. So take those off there. Now, just so you know, with this, the O does come in and the others kind of all hang off. So that's what you're kind of looking for if you happen to be doing the same as I am. All right. Hopefully this works okay here. And let's see if we can pop this up a little bit. This is going to take some work. I'm going to be honest. Bear with me here. There you go. That would be super cute. All right, so we have that O there. So put that there. Yeah, you could make one of the little bears in the centerpiece, and I mean, you don't have to keep the sentiment in the center. There's just so many possibilities and so much fun you can have with this. And it's so easy to do. I'm glad that someone asked me to do it because I haven't done one of these in a while. And it's always fun to go back and do different things that you've already done, but they're make them new again. Say. Okay. And a lot of people think this is hard and it looks hard, but it's really not. You saw how easy it was with just those there. All right. So we have that going the wrong way here. Hang on. Nope, I had it the right way the first time. Ooh. Right. So there we go. Use a little bit bigger piece on this one. All right. It doesn't have to be perfect. It's just this helps guide you with that straighter placement there. There we go. And last one. And in case you didn't know, of course, you should use the outer edge of your dimensionals because it's great for stuff like this. Just need one more one here to support that little center. Maybe two more for the ends of the E's. But like this one, if you didn't want to do all this, you could definitely just stamp it. All right, here we go. Tuck that one back under there a little bit. All right, so there we go. Just carefully pull your little template around. Gently pull that off there. There we go. And voila. So let's go ahead and get this onto the card base, and then we'll finish decorating it. Those little boogers out of the way there. There we go. Just going to adhere this on. And it is just centered. And so see how that gives the illusion that you cut all of these pieces, when in actuality you just cut these little strips. So there you go. I'm going to add this on here as well. I think I like it on that side the best. I'm not going to glue this whole thing. I'm just going to put a couple strategically placed a bit of glue there. There we go. I thought this berry dye did really well with that paper, even though it's not, you know, exact, cutting out that. Get a better grasp on it there. There we go. Okay. So we have these little loose holly gems and sequins. I'm not going to use the leaves this time, but I am going to use the gems just to give it a little extra zhuzhing. With these, because they are so fine, I really recommend the Take Your Pick tool. And you can lay them out. You can grab them. You can grab them right from the case, but you're liable to get a couple. All right. So let's go with 3 there. Just gonna put a dot there. Pick it up. And the glue will, of course, dry clear. See where we want these. And a little bit goes a long way with this. Always have to give myself a little underneath with that one. There we go. Oops, that doesn't go there. Yeah, the DSP is really pretty. It's very soft and watercolory, which I like. Okay, so there we've got those. Move these out of the way here. But let's go ahead and finish off these envelopes and the inside together. And let's see here. I haven't exactly done all that. And I think because we've got the berries going on, I'm going to go ahead and do those. And I think I'm just going to stick with the real red. Almost flung that. All right. Just give that a couple stamps there for the envelope. I don't like naked envelopes. That's just me. All right, so there we've got 2 envelopes, and then let's go ahead and do the inside here. I pretty much match my envelopes to the inside or vice versa. It just works well for me. And there we go. Let me grab it off there. There we go. Okay. Yep, you want to see the back there. So here we have 2 different versions of the fractured card, which is super simple to do there. I know it's hard for me because I like the crispness of the white, but I also like that color with the pop of white in the center. Which do you all prefer? So let me know in the comments. And let me just show you another one here that I did. So here is with the specialty snowflake paper there. I thought that one was good. You like the green one? Yeah, I do too. So, but I like green, so. But here's the Make the Season Sparkle. Here's that one. And then I also made another sample to show you what it would look like if you did tone on tone. Little monochromatic with the sparkle. And so there you go. You've got 4 different fractured cards there. And yeah, I hope you will give this technique a try. It's super easy and it's a lot of fun. And the sky's the limit for, you don't have to do Christmas or holiday cards. You can most certainly do anything you like. It'd be fun with a flower in the center, any type of, straight edged. And you don't have to have a die for this. You can also just cut yourself a square and start that way as well. And just remember that these are 1/4 inch you have 3 shorter ones, but then you do need that 3rd long one or 4th long one there. So if you want to be exact about that, I just did them all 7 inches. So anyways, thanks for watching this evening. Hope everybody has a wonderful evening. The square, this one is, did I bring it out here? It's from the Stylish Shapes. And let's just see if we can't look here on here. Yeah, I have to get a ruler here. There's more than one way to do this here. So, all right. So this is the Stylish Shapes. And this particular one is just, the inside is just like one tick. See, 2 3/8 square. Yeah. I'm glad you could laugh with me here. So the square from the Stylish Shapes is, it's roughly 2 3/8 inch there. So, and you can't see that. There we go. Square, 2 3/8 Stylish Shapes. There you go. Because this one has the little dots on the outside there. You can see. And I used the same one for all of these. You can change up the size of that. You don't have to. I just picked this particular size because it was big enough to put a sentiment in it. So, and I wanted to play around with some different ones. This one here, you can see I was able to put a smaller sentiment and then stamp some snowflakes, plenty of room for bling. And there you go. So you can cut it out or die cut it out. You know, any square, any straight edged shape will work. So there you go. Thanks for watching, Veronica. Thank you, everybody. I really appreciate it. I will not be live next week because it's Thanksgiving. And let's see here. I can go back to, there we go. Hi again. So won't be live, but I will have something special to share with you all on Thanksgiving while I'm gone to that. And if you're interested here, let me grab her. This is Sugar. This is my little baby who is so sick. She's our oldest. She's 14. And yeah, so she just came up and started rubbing against my legs, saying hi. Say hi to all of you. So have a happy Thanksgiving, and thanks for watching. Have a great night. Bye, everybody.